Hi, I'm here with Vincent, who got 17th place and was the fifth person voted out of All Stars. So, hi, Vincent. And also, Nick is here for some reason because nepotism. Hi, Nick.
Hi. Hi.
Okay, so, Vincent, the first thing, obviously, did you expect to be voted out?
Yes. I'll say yes every time I got voted out because people are very good at making me feel uncomfortable. It's they're very good at it. And I just talk to someone like, "Hey, what's going on? We're going good." And then they're like, "Oh, I'm totally getting voted out." Like this time, I didn't have any actual evidence that I was getting voted out aside from I had a good feeling, but you can't do anything about a good feeling like with zero evidence. Or that's why I didn't do anything about it. Um, so I kind of knew, but I didn't do anything about it because I didn't. I thought I was too paranoid.
What do you think led to your vote out?
I think that I was not screwed over by the swap. What I think was that people just didn't like me very much. Well, they didn't hate me, but there was a lot of cool people, and I was kind of not that cool. So that's why I got voted out because people were like, "Who should we vote out?" Barrett? No, he's cool. She's cool. Vincent? Okay. That that's all that happened.
What would you say that your biggest regret from the game is?
I have zero regrets.
Nothing at all that you wish you'd done differently?
um, I wish I made more alliance chats.
Okay,
Like just because I like having alliance chat, not like ones that do anything. Just like I have had like a one-on-one chat with everyone on my tribe. I've had so many cool names.
I almost said okay, Colts and Kinnics. But um okay, so a little bit more positive. What do you think your proudest moment from the game is?
Uh, losing my vote at the first tribal council because that proves that I was a fun player who was unafraid to take risks.
Okay, so obviously you went home in the swap. Do you
Yeah.
think the US swap screwed? I will keep the profanity
Uh,
down.
I already said I wasn't. Because no one's really screwed over by a swap. I don't think it's ever happened. Well, maybe it happens like very rarely, but never really happens. Usually, just people are that good and they get voted out because they messed up. But no one's. Yeah, I don't think getting screwed over by a swap happens very often. It definitely didn't happen to me here.
So you think it didn't happen to you even though you were in a 4-1-1 tribe?
Yeah, because there's a ton of things I could have done to stay alive. I just didn't do any of them.
So you voted for Chi. Do you think who do you think would have been a better target to potentially stay?
I think that um, I guess if I targeted someone, no, I think I don't think that my problem was solved by targeting a different person instead. Like, I think I still would have been in trouble if I targeted any of the other four people.
Okay, I think Nick wanted to tell you this, so I hope he didn't. Vincent, do you think going all the way back to the very first challenge, 24-hour madness, in an attempt to save your tribe from tribal council, you sacrificed your vote? Do you think that
Yeah.
impacted your game at all?
I hope not. I don't think it should have.
Alright, Nick, can I where did Craig go?
Is the Keyark recording?
Georg is recording, but I crave
Okay,
just being shitty. Okay, but I will continue. Nick, can I say what you think, or would you like to say it yourself
Think about what?
about Vincent giving
I
up
want
his
Elise to
vote?
say it. I want Elise to say it. I don't trust Nick's perspective.
Oh no,
Okay.
this is Nick's perspective, but from my mouth. So
Okay, I still want to hear you say it.
Okay. I'll bye.
okay, but so Nick thinks that you lost the game when you took that vote because it made you look
Hmm,
you took that deal for your vote because it made you look unreliable to your allies and so on and so forth. We have no real evidence of this, but what do you think of Nick's take?
I think that's a stupid take, Nicholas.
I think it's true because you can't see confessionals and I can.
Well, here's what I think. I think that if I lost the game then, I lost the game by then. So maybe I lost the game when you cast 20 people who were way cooler than me. Maybe I lost the game the second that I didn't get the first emoji caught. Maybe I lost the game when I didn't stay up until 5 a.m. messaging everyone on my tribe, but I definitely didn't lose the game by losing my vote. If my game was lost by then, it was lost way before then. I firmly believe that I did nothing wrong by doing what I did there.
Well, it probably wasn't the sole reason you lost, but it put you in a very difficult position that you started to climb your way out of, but the swap interrupted that, and then you weren't able to climb out of the swap hole.
Mm. I still don't regret doing it.
Yeah, don't regret doing it. It's fun, but it
I
did
make good
it
moves.
did hurt trust with your allies because they thought we can't count on Vincent's vote if he's just going to
Uh,
give it up.
they
Because
don't sound like very good allies.
okay,
I don't want to
Okay,
work with someone who doesn't like
um,
that.
is there anything else you want to mention game-wise about how you were intending to play, or just anything that I haven't brought up?
I was intending to play a cool. I probably should have thought what I was going to say before I started speaking. I was intending to play a more quiet pre-merge game, but then I figured that once I got swapped into a not perfect position, that I could have survived if I played more aggressively. But I'm pretty awful at playing aggressively, just like I'm pretty awful at playing subtly. So at that point, there's nothing I could do. Nothing I could reasonably do. Like there's things I could have done if I was competent, but things didn't work out very well.
Okay, I do have a viewer question from Izzy, season 4, season 5. Izzy asks, you went pre-jury and most of the orgs you have done. Has there been a pattern in how you've acted in the orgs, or do you think this is a robbery?
The pattern is that people don't like me, so they vote me out. And they don't like me because they think that I'm a bad ally, and they think I'm a bad ally because I have decided that it's a bad idea to play passively, and I like to make sure I have control in the vote generally, and that people don't like that, and I'm aware people don't like that, and they're valid for not liking that, but I still do not like not doing that, so I'm going to keep doing it because it's not fun to just be boring and do nothing the entire game because then you make it to the end and you're like, Vincent, you didn't do anything. You're not going to vote for you. So I just don't do that because it's way more fun to actually think bigger moves, even if they're stupid moves.
Okay, so who it left in the game do you want to win? Like who you're rooting for? And if it's not the same person, because it's often not, who do you think has the best chance of winning right now?
I think Grace has the best chance of winning because, and I'm not really rooting for anyone, to be honest. I'm okay with anyone winning. I'm not really invested in the outcome anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not
Like,
invested.
no, it's not like it's a bad game. It's emotional attachment. So I'm not upset that I got voted out.
Oh, okay. The last question is going to be word association. So everyone you met in the game that was still in the game when you were voted out, I'm just going to go through them one by one, and you just
Okay.
say a quick word or phrase that the first thing that comes to mind is. So Alicia,
Con,
Barrett,
Brett,
Brandon,
wooden spoons.
Chi,
Stop voting me out.
Milo,
I don't really know.
Tim,
Mario Kart?
Tommy.
No opinion.
Well, thank you so much for playing, Vincent.
How
I'm
about
sorry
Kevin?
that. Oh, yes, Kevin. Of course, I didn't go through the jurors. Kevin.
I like Kevin.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for playing, Vincent. I'm sorry that you got robbed pre-merge, even though you don't think it was a swap screw, but still, thank you so much for playing, and I hope you enjoyed your short time in the game.
Yeah, thank you for casting me. Goodbye.
Bye.